Hello students. Last class we had studied rules of account. So today we'll take one example how to apply that rule in the transactions. So first of all I want to see the transaction, how to write the transaction into the journal entry and what is the explanations. So here take the one example. First, Ranchod commenced business with the capital of rupees 50,000. Okay, so here explanation cash comes in business. What? Cash comes in business. So cash account debit and owner gives capital. Okay, so capital account credit. So as per the rule, what's come in debit and what goes out credit, and receiver the debit and giver the credit. So here giver who is owner is giving the capital, so capital will be credit, right? So entry will be cash account debit to capital account. Second thing, 20,000 deposited with the Bank of Baroda. So here, first of all, we have to see who is receiver. Receiver is bank, so bank will be debit, and what goes out from the business? Cash goes out from the business. So cash will be credit. So here explanation: bank has receiver, bank has received cash, so bank account debit, and here cash is giving out, okay, from the business, so cash account credit. So entry will be made bank account debit to cash account. Here I want to show the entry how to write in the journal form entry. Here you can see the journal entry format. Basically, this is the particular column. This is amount column, debit column amount, credit column amount. I'll tell you the next chapter. The whole chapter is depend on the journal entry. In this chapter only, I am seeing to just orally how to make a journal entry into the format, right? Only just in this chapter we are seeing explanation, right? So here next entry, goods of rupees, third entry, goods of rupees 6,000 sold to Radha. So here, if suppose I'm a businessman, I'm selling the goods, then who will be receiver in this transaction? According to these transactions, Radha will be receiver. Then the Radha will be debit here. Radha has received goods, so Radha will be debit, and we are selling the goods, so sales made, so we will credit to sales account. Goods goes out from the business, na? Then sales made, so we will write down over here sales account, right? Next transactions, fourth, goods of rupees 2,000 purchase on cash. Okay, suppose if I am a businessman, I'm purchasing a goods and paying the cash. Then what happened? The cash purchase goods will come in the business and cash goes out from the business. So what thing will be come into the business? It will be debit, and what thing will go out from the business? That will be credit. So in this entry, purchase will be debit or cash credit. Okay, so you can see over here purchase made and goods comes in business, so purchase account debit, and here cash goes out from the business and cash on credit, right? Next, goods of rupees 3,000 purchased from Mira. Here you can see cash word is not mentioned over here, so this transaction will be credit transaction because we are not paying cash immediately, but party name is given over here. So this, according this transaction, we are purchasing goods, then goods will come into the business and giver party name Mira. Then purchase account debit, here entry will be purchase account debit, and who is giver? Mira is giver, so Mira account credit, right? In this entry or this entry, what is the difference? This transaction is cash transaction and this transaction is credit transaction. Why? Because in this transaction cash word is given, but in this transaction cash word is not given, party name is given over here. That's why this transaction will be credit. Okay, next entry, paid salary in the point of view of business, it will be expenses. So according to rule of nominal account, all expenses are debit. Okay, all expenses are debit. So salary name, salary account, debit, as you can see, salary account debit. Or in the what will we give in term of money na, then cash will be credit, because cash is going out from the business. Okay, next, next entry, machine purchase rupees 10,000 from Ramesh bhai, Ramesh. Okay, then you can see the cash word is not given over here. Just we are purchasing machine on the credit basis, on the party name is given, but cash word is not given. We are not paying cash immediately, that's why this transaction will be credit. So here, purchase we will not over here write purchase, machine is coming in the business, so here machine will write over into the entry. Then machine account debit to Ramesh account. So explanation, you can see machine come in the business, then machine account debit, not through cash, Ramesh is given. So immediately we are not paying cash, so Ramesh the given, so giver is Ramesh, then giver will be credit, Ramesh account credit. Next entry, you can see paid wages, same like this entry. This also are expenses, but expenses name has changed. So wages also expenses, it will be debit, and cash goes out from the business, then cash will be credit. You can see wages account debit and cash account credit. Next, dividend receive. Okay, whatever this thing we are receiving it means cash. Okay, if business is receiving cash from the any sources, it will called income. Okay, dividend received 200, so it will become in the point of view of business, so income always credit. Okay, in term of cash, it will become into the business, so cash is coming, so here we will write down the cash account debit, and income will be credit, the income name dividend received. So you can see over here cash comes in, so cash account debit, and dividend, it's an income name, then dividend account credit. As per the rule of nominal account, all income and gains are credit. You can see the last class topic. So in the nominal account, so in the nominal account, all income and gains are credit. Next, last entry, goods sold to Sham. Good. Here, what is happening? We are selling the goods, but here the receiver, who is receiver? Receiver is Sam. Sam is not paying immediately cash, so cash is not coming into the business. So who we will see the Sam is receiver, so Sam will be debit. Now business, what is goes out from the business? Goods are going out from the business, so goods will be credit. It means we will write down the sales, because sales made na. So here you can see the entry, Sham is receiver, so Sham account debit, and goods sold, then sales account credit. Okay, I hope you get it, this explanations which are related to the last class rules of accounts. So next class or next chapters, the same transactions we have to post into the journal entry, how to prepare the journal entry, but we have to follow these rules. With these rules, only three rules: personal account rules, real account rules, nominal account rules. Okay, which I told you. If we know that rules, then we can make the journal entry very easy or accurately. I hope all of you get it this thing. So we will meet next class. Thank you. Bye bye.